This is like the greatest thing I've ever heard. This is the song I've been waiting for all year. There's no way this is gonna be a hit. Could it? Oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. Dear God, I know we don't speak much, but if you could just grant me one favor. It's just, there's this really awesome song on the radio right now. I don't know if you've heard it. It's got this funky 70s beat, and Pharrell's on it, and it's just really great. And would you please, please, please make that song a #1 hit? I hear your prayer, my child. Okay, I guess that's my fault for not being clear.
Everybody get up.
I mean, I guess I should have specified. I just didn't know there was this other song. No, seriously, what are the odds that there'd be 2 disco tracks featuring Pharrell on the charts? Like, as I write this, Get Lucky is stranded at #2, which is, that's just wrong. The charts are never fair, but that's just wrong, man. I haven't even heard this song a month ago, and now it's everywhere. What the hell happened?
And that's why I'm gonna make you good girls. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it.
Those of you who have lives and don't follow the charts as closely as I do may be unfamiliar with Thicke, and probably assuming he's some kind of porn actor who started making music. No, believe it or not, that's his real name. He's actually the son of Alan Thicke, the dad from Growing Pains, and yes, he does in fact look distressingly like his father. Now, you wouldn't think someone who shares the same genetic material of this man would turn into some kind of sexy R&B crooner, but you know, you name your kid Thicke, that's the kind of music he makes.
Lost without you.
I don't think he's a bad artist at all, but he's never really been able to make that real breakthrough. He's only ever notched one top 20 hit before now. I guess maybe that's because he comes across as a poor man's Justin Timberlake. An impression not helped by the fact that his biggest hit now has him working with T.I. and working with Pharrell, which, you know, for Christ's sakes, if you want to be Justin that badly, you might as well just start hosting SNL and not talking to other NSYNC members. The other 2 guys you should know. T.I. is a very popular Atlanta rapper, Pharrell is a rapper and member of the Neptunes, probably the defining hip-hop producers of the 2000s. None of these men have been heard from in like 4 years or more, except for one crappy reality show. But then of course this song happened. Blurred Lines burst out of nowhere. It's topping the charts, it's making headlines, it's causing controversy, and since it is the new big controversial song, I feel like I should speak on it. And first and foremost, this is what I want people to know about my opinion about this song. No, I don't think it's that bad. In some ways, it's actually quite good. It's fun, it's funky, it's loose, it's upbeat. Uses a pretty awesome sample of Marvin Gaye's Gotta Give It Up. You know, I gotta give it up for Gotta Give It Up. I can see why enough people would love it enough for it to top the charts. But we've already got Get Lucky. And for that matter, there's also Bruno Mars' charming retro R&B jam Treasure. And in a world where we've already got that, Thicke sits at the kids' table. The adult R-rated kids table, but the kids table nonetheless. Yes, the beat is good, and Pharrell goes woo. I like woo. I support woo. But the fun funkiness of the beat is where the list of good things about this song begins, and that's where it ends. There is nothing else going for it. Of course, a lot of the controversy is not about the song, it's about the video. A lot of people find it offensive. I'm one of them. I find it offensive. I'm offended as a person who likes watching good videos, and this has to be the cheapest, ugliest music video made since like 1982. Here's my idea for a video. All 3 of you guys just stand there, and we'll have some models, and they'll just stand there, or maybe they'll walk by. It'll be a tour de force of choreography and filmmaking. Oh, and just to put the cherry on top of this work of genius, why don't we slap a big, ugly Twitter hashtag all over it in big red letters? constantly. Just a masterpiece of brilliantly composed aesthetics. This is probably the most blatant of the way pop singers are trying to trick people into promoting them on Twitter. Personally, I can think of many other things that would trend before blurred lines based on this video, like, oh, maybe, I don't know, lazy or stupid, or why am I not listening to Daft Punk? Goddammit, I could actually listen to something good. Okay, I'll stop. I promise I'll stop the Daft Punk comparisons. But the point is, this video sucks. There's also an alternate video where the models are topless. Like, seriously, just full-on topless. Why they thought this was a good idea, I don't know, because it actually makes it substantially less sexy, not more. Like, I don't care how hot they are or how naked they get. Boredom is a turnoff. And for me, I can't get past how these girls have the dead-eyed, vacant expression of strippers who know they're not gonna get tipped. The girls in the old Robert Palmer videos look like they were high on speed compared to these ladies. At least when they had their clothes on, I could imagine they were having a good time that would, eventually lead to actual sex. But if they're already naked and they're still standing there wondering what to do, well shit, we've clearly hit the end of the line. This is as good as it gets. Woo. Truly, the work of a poet. I'm sure that in retrospect, if Robin Thicke wanted to avoid controversy, he probably shouldn't have actually put naked, unhappy-looking women in his video, because this song, its lyrics, they're a little, yeah. Like, I don't know what to tell you. The blurred line they're talking about appears to be the line between consensual and non. And that's not just me saying it either. In fact, if you do a Twitter hashtag search for rapey, you get a lot of results of people talking about this song. Well, Robin Thicke does not agree. He thinks that's ridiculous. It's just an innocent, silly song where Robin Thicke and his buddies get their Mac on at a club. Is it? Am I just way off? Well, let's see. For comparison's sake, I'm going to play this song, and then I'll play a song that's literally, explicitly meant to be from the point of view of a rapist. See? You see that? This is not coming from nowhere. Okay, obviously that's not what they intended, but that is the way it does come across. Okay, let me try and be fair here. Let me give them the benefit of a doubt. Let's say you're at a club trying to see if a girl wants to go home with you, and let's just agree that there is a fuzzy region in the middle here that could go either way. From what I can tell listening to this song, Robin Thicke is somewhere over here. Can't say the lines seem all that blurry in this case, because they seem to be pretty well defined.
Okay, now he was close, tried to domesticate you.
His seduction technique is telling the girl that she's not little Miss Goody Goody like her last boyfriend tried to tell her she is. No, she's secretly a bad girl.
But you're an animal, baby, it's in your nature. Just
The thing is, she's clearly not an animal or a bad girl or whatever, because if it were remotely true, you would not have to be trying this hard. If you were flirting and it had any chance of going anywhere, you wouldn't be angry at blurred lines. The line's only blurry because you're too drunk to see straight, or you notice she's just not that into you.
you don't need no papers, that man is not your maker.
Don't let that guy tell you who you are. Let me tell you who you are.
Fuck me.
Maybe calling Robin Thicke a rapist is going too far, but yeah, he still sounds like a creeper with a very poor understanding of boundaries.
Baby, it's in your nature. Just let me liberate you.
Yeah, see, you going down on my knob is me liberating you. That's what liberate means, right? Oh, really? I was way off. Sorry, what I meant was, please let me bang you.
One thing I ask you, let me be the one you bet that ass to.
It's a shame that T.I. is on this, because he's a guy who respectfully understands that no means no.
You don't come, I ain't gon' die. Hold up, what you mean you can't go wide? Baby, it's obvious that I ain't your guy. I ain't gon' lie, feel your space and forget your face. I swear I will.
Okay, maybe more butt hurt than respectful, but it's an understanding nonetheless. I put forth this theory before, but I get the feeling that famous guys like Robin Thicke don't actually have to develop any game because girls flock to celebrities anyway. So he can say things like this to them,
You the hottest bitch in this place.
and they don't get insulted. Now, that's a hell of a qualifier too, in this place.
Look around the room, I can tell that you are the most beautiful girl in the room.
And quite frankly, there's not much else I like about this song either. It's formless and shapeless. It doesn't really have a chorus or anything. It just monotonously rides that one, admittedly pretty awesome groove. T.I. has a guest verse, and I can't tell you the slightest thing about it because it just kind of fades and mushes into everything else. And even getting away from the gross parts, it's still pretty dumb.
Baby, can you breathe? I got this from Jamaica. It always works for me. Dakota to Decatur.
Yeah, pot does generally work the same, no matter your geographical location, yes. Also, Decatur's in Illinois. That's not very far from the Dakotas. Not really that impressive. I guess it could mean one of the many other Decaturs in America, but I don't know why you'd want to be in any of those places. Baby, I'll take you everywhere, from Hickville to nowhere.
I feel so lucky. You wanna hug me? What rhymes with hug me?
Okay, can we get a ruling on that?
What rhymes with hug me?
Clever or stupid? Judges? Okay, let's say it's on that blurred line between the two. And what does rhyme with hug me? I'm gonna guess he probably means fug me. Yeah, that doesn't really rhyme with hug me. So, since that doesn't rhyme with hug me, what does? Bug me, mug, oh, how about drug me? That fits the tone of this song.
Waiter, martini and a roofie colada.
Actually, the tone of the song is off too. Like, it actively fights what they're going for. Like, I read an interview with them where they said they intentionally decided to go over the top with it because, you know, in real life they're three happily married men, which probably explains how the song ended up so bro-y and unconcerned with the female's thoughts, let's say. But if the message of the song is, you know, you're a bad girl, there's an animal in you itching to get out, well, I mean, that's kind of like a dark, sinister kind of sentiment, right? It should be at least a little dark, but it's not. This is like a beer in the air party anthem, you know, like, woo, woo, you want to be bad, I can tell, you're an animal, woo, woo. And still, you know, woo, I get woo. Among other things, the blurred line of the song also appears to be between being good and being crap. Like I said, that line gets a lot sharper when you've got much better 70s throwbacks to compare it to. So, verdict? Yeah, that sounds right. Anything else? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'm hashtag Todd in the Shadows, and I'm out.
Thick as a brick.